Welcome back to Soul Renovation. I'm Adeline Atlas, 7 times published author. Spiritually private definition. Spiritual privacy is not coldness, it's clarity. It's knowing your energy is sacred and not everyone gets access. You're not disconnected, you're discerning. And there's a difference. I'm not emotionally distant, I'm spiritually private. Let's get that straight. Because in a world that demands constant access, oversharing, exposure, and emotional availability on demand, choosing to be spiritually private can look like you're cold, closed off, guarded. But that's not what this is. This isn't fear. This is protection. This is precision. This is sacred space. There's a huge difference between being emotionally unavailable and being energetically intentional. I don't share everything I feel with everyone, not because I'm numb, but because I'm aware. I'm aware of who can hold it, who can misuse it, who will try to study me instead of support me. And I refuse to leak sacred energy into hands that haven't proven they know what to do with it. We live in a culture that celebrates vulnerability, but ignores discernment. You're praised for spilling your heart, exposing your trauma, posting your process in real time. But you know what takes real strength? Choosing to withhold what's still growing. Choosing to protect what's not ready. Choosing to guard what's still healing. That's not emotional distance. That's spiritual sovereignty. Let me say it plain. You do not owe your depth to anyone who hasn't earned your safety. Just because someone asks how you're doing doesn't mean they deserve the real answer. Just because someone's curious doesn't mean they're qualified. Some people don't want your healing. They want access. They want intel. And when you stop feeding them, they call you distant, cold, changed. But what really changed? You stopped performing pain for approval. You stopped offering front row seats to people who only came for the drama. You stopped bleeding in public to feel connected. You stopped mistaking exposure for intimacy. That's not distance, that's growth. Spiritual privacy is how you reclaim your power. It's how you preserve your energy. It's how you stay clear when life gets noisy. Not everyone deserves your process. Not everyone gets to witness the rebuild. Some things are meant to be developed in silence. Some upgrades are too sacred to narrate out loud. And listen, the right people? They won't take your privacy personally. They won't need constant updates to feel close to you. They'll know how to hold space even in your silence. They'll trust your rhythm. They'll honor your walls because they're not looking to extract from you. They're here to align with you. The ones who get offended when you set spiritual boundaries? They were never coming for your soul. They were coming for your story. There's a difference. So no, I'm not emotionally distant. I'm not broken. I'm not hiding. I'm not cold. I'm just not putting sacred pieces of myself in public places anymore. I'm not letting everyone touch the frequency. I'm not explaining what God and I are still working through. Because that part of me, that's private. That's protected. That's holy. If you've been feeling guilty for going quiet, if you've been called detached because you stopped explaining yourself, if people are mislabeling your peace as pride, let me affirm you, you are not wrong. You are not distant. You are deep. You're not closed off. You're closed in. With God. With self. With alignment. You don't owe anyone your open wound to prove you're real. Let them think what they want. You? Stay protected. This was just the surface. Inside the School of Soul Vault, I go all in. No filters, no fluff. Monthly access to the real teachings that change your life. You in or what?